This is by far the absolute simplest manifestation technique if you want to manifest big goals in a matter of weeks. Everyone thinks you need years and years and years to manifest big goals, and that the universe works around how big the goal is, how much time needs to go by before the universe can put things into place. But that's all bull, and that's all people's limiting beliefs. We know what happens when you let your brain run the show. There is 3 stages to this, and it's going to make your manifestation 10 times more simple. People just way overcomplicate manifestation. First stage is visualization. There is a lot of ways to manifest. There is a lot of methods. Don't get me wrong, I do love scripting. Scripting is really powerful for a lot of people, but we're just gonna go with visualization here. If you've already manifested in the past and you do prefer scripting, then replace visualization with scripting. But I feel like visualization, you cannot go wrong with it. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to be beginning to visualize. This is going to take you between 1 to 4 weeks. This is how long you need to visualize for this goal to be put out into the universe, for your brain to start believing that it's actually going to happen. If you had a solid belief system from the beginning, you wouldn't need to spend longer than an hour. If you could visualize for an hour and you could believe entirely and wholeheartedly that this goal, no matter how big, was going to happen, all you would need to do is visualize for an hour, and then it would appear like the next day, even if it was like £1 million. The only reason we need to manifest for weeks at a time sometimes is literally just to program our brain's belief system. That's it. If you feel confident that this manifestation is on the way after literally just a week, amazing. Then you can stop at a week. But for a lot of people, it might take 2, 3, or even 4 weeks. I'm going to literally say you are not allowed to do this for longer than 4 weeks, because at that rate, you are putting in too much effort, and that is going to lead you in the wrong direction. You're going to do it between 1 to 4 weeks, okay? I did this for a while, for around 3 weeks. And honestly, after the 3-week mark, I kind of felt like I was forcing it a little bit. I literally just detached, and it was great. Everything happened after then. So do this for as long as you feel like you need to be, as long as you feel like you believe in this goal. That's how long you need to be doing it for. And if you're going around, a way to know if you actually truly believe it's going to happen is listen to your thoughts throughout the day. And I mean actually listen to your thoughts. If you're sitting there wavering all day long, thinking, oh, well, I don't have this, I still lack this, I don't have this money, I have these bills on the way, then that's a sign that you're not quite there yet in the belief system. But if you seriously are going around your day knowing that this is going to happen and you completely and utterly believe it's on the way, you've done your manifestation stage, you've done the visualization stage. The next stage is arguably one of the most important stages. In fact, I'd probably say this is 2 stages. The last 2 are merged into one. These 2 are like 2 pieces to a puzzle. You literally cannot do one without the other. This is literally how it is going to happen. And this is how people watch videos on YouTube, and, you know, they see quotes on Pinterest and stuff, and it literally just says to manifest, to visualize, to this, to that, the other. But they don't forget. They always forget the last stages that actually makes that manifestation come to life. When you run the risk when you are thinking about this manifestation all day, every day, you run the risk of not detaching. You run the risk of constantly looking and reminding yourself that you don't have it. This is where the manifestation, you're visualizing going this way towards the right direction, and then you go in the complete opposite direction throughout the day between manifestations because you're thinking about it too much. So therefore, the next stage is detachment. This is how we're going to detach. I literally don't know anyone else that already does it this way. This is a specific way that I have discovered works best for me after manifesting so many great things over the last few years. Detaching, we are going to be using loop affirmations. This means affirmations that you say to yourself, either in your head or out loud. It's always best out loud because obviously you are literally verbalizing out into the universe these words, and when you do this, you feel your body actually vibrate. Like when you make a sound, your body vibrates, right? You can genuinely feel it on a deeper level when you say it out loud. However, if you live with people, I understand you're not going to be able to do it out loud all the time. I live with my partner. He doesn't want to listen to me sitting there saying that I'm abundant and all this stuff every single night before bed. So I try and do it out loud as much as I can, but most of the time it is going to probably be in your head, unless you live alone, and you're super lucky about that. And you are going to be repeating 2 to 4 affirmations, 2 to 4, no more than 4, no less than 2, over and over and over. In total, these are the affirmations you're going to say, between 300 and 500 in total affirmations every day, and that 300 to 500 affirmations is going to be split up of those 2 to 4 affirmations. So, for example, I have a note in my phone. It has how many affirmations do I do right now? I think I have 4 affirmations. I always flip between 3 and 4, but I've got 4 affirmations at the moment that I say every single day. I always stick to whole numbers as well. Like if I don't get through one, I'll always do like 50 of each, or 100 of each, for instance, or 125 of each. So if you want to do 4, that's 125 times you say each affirmation. These affirmations are going to be super, super specific. And the reason they're going to help you detach is because they are going to help you live in the end state. And that is the third step that I would say is part of step number 2, which is detaching. People think that they're kind of completely separate things, and they're like, how do I detach but also live in the end state? Because when you're living in the end state, aren't you kind of attached to the situation? And that's false. You need to be detaching from the how. You don't need to be detaching from the thing you're trying to manifest, the end goal. We want to remain in the end goal. We want to detach from the how, the way it's going to play out. We do not care. That is up to the universe. They will do it. The universe will do it in the best, easiest, most seamless, fun way for you. That is going to just be the best entire way. You do not need to worry about that. You want to be detaching by living in the end state. For instance, if you're manifesting 10k months, for example, one of your manifestation is going to be about your self-concept, which means your identity. So you need to be identity shifting, right? It's kind of like when you lose weight. Like if someone's overweight and they lose weight and then they constantly keep gaining back the weight, it's because they still identify as the bigger person and they've not identity shift. You can go into so much detail about identity shifting. I know I'll do so many, probably more videos about identity shifting, but we are doing the simplest way that literally a 3-year-old could do a manifestation right now. One of the affirmations is going to be identity shifting. This is going to be an I am, for instance. If it's about money, you could say, I effortlessly and passively create money. Money effortlessly and passively comes to me, or is attracted to me. And as my self-concept, then I'm going to then think that I'm a money magnet. This is my new identity. I'm stepping out of the broke mindset and I'm now stepping into the new identity, which is my money flows to me easily and passively mindset. So many people forget to manifest money easily and passively. They will sit there and say, I'm abundant, I'm rich, I'm this, I'm that, I'm producing millions. But guys, if you don't manifest that coming easily and passively to you, you're going to attract the wrong lifestyle. You can still attract a lifestyle of stress, headache, and undesired circumstances and still have loads of money. This is why everyone thinks that rich people are miserable and greedy and everything, is because the bad rich people, the people that are depressed and moody, they ruin it for all the good rich people that are genuinely super happy and doing a lot for society, because everyone always sees the bad, right? You don't want to be these rich people, okay? You don't want to be the miserable rich people. We are going to be identifying as the effortless, passive princess rich people. I have manifested things in the past that have required a lot of effort. I got the results, but it required a lot of effort, and I realised that I'd missed out that part. So then you can come up with 3 or 4 other affirmations that kind of fit with the money mindset kind of thing, on how you see yourself in the end state. So for instance, if you want freedom, if you want travel, then you could say I travel frequently and have a fun life. Or you could say that you could specifically manifest a certain amount of money. So you could say, for instance, you could say I'm a money magnet for the self-concept. You could say money flows to me easily and passively as your second one. You could then also say I'm so grateful and happy that £10,000 a month falls into my bank account every month. That's a specific number. You've done the easily and passively, you've done the self-concept, then you could just come up with another one. I travel every single month and I have so much fun with the love of my life, for instance. This all conjures up into all of the aspects that you want to manifest. This is your end life here. The fact that you're traveling frequency with the one that you love, you're in a loving relationship, blah, blah, blah. The fact that you want to manifest £10,000 a month and you're traveling. Then also that it flows to you easily and passively, the £10,000 a month. Then also your new self-concept that money flows to you easily. Sorry, what was it? Yeah, I'm a money magnet. So all of these things all come together, and that's why it's always, always, always super important to do multiple affirmations and not just one. Because if I was to sit there and say I manifest, I'm so grateful and happy that £10,000 a month falls in my bank account every single month, I am literally just going to be manifesting that £10,000. I am leaving the circumstances and the end goal and the end lifestyle and the end mood all up to the universe. It will give me the £10,000 a month, but you will be in control. You will be completely out of control of the circumstances that £10,000 a month comes. So again, loop affirmations, 2 to 4 loop affirmations every single day, 300 to 500 times. If you find yourself wavering every day with negative thoughts more than those belief thoughts, then go back to the manifestation visualization stage. But at this stage, you should be in full force. It's literally on the way. It will come so fast to you, I promise. If you have any questions about this technique, drop it down below, and I'll see you in the next video.